clients, they get real actionable insights. There's no fluff and there's no buzzwords. I do this work because the world is full of noise and static, and I see it as my role to try and help people to make calm decisions in a very noisy world. It has the capacity, for example, to solve climate change. It has the capacity to solve cancer. I think eventually when it reaches the point where it is at this kind of super intelligent state, my view is it won't even have the slightest interest in us. We will just be dull for it. Distributed autonomous organization. And essentially what this is that it's an organization that is run by artificial intelligence. It is managed by artificial intelligence. And we see this in financial trading, in algorithmic trading, for example. So, when you wear a pair of glasses for the first time, or you put a hearing aid on, or you ride a bicycle, you drive a car, they always feel new at first until they become completely second nature. And that's what I think will happen with this technology, as with every other technology before it. Learning through experience isn't theory, it's feeling the challenge. Here, participants don't just observe leadership, they live it, navigating obstacles and working together in real time. But my work is about handing people foresight and therefore giving them more agency in the world. Full-time employment, by the way, is in terminal decline around the world by every bit of data that I've come across. So we'll see much more contingent working, freelancers, so on and so forth. I'm working at Manchester City Stadium today, and that's a place all about passion, drama, and decades of experience. But meanwhile, in China, humanoid robots just ran a half marathon. It's about being proactive and not being reactive. And that kind of thinking, that's what makes the difference. And the best feedback that I can get is someone who's saying that they've made changes as a result of working with me.